Okay guys, welcome to the stream. Today I'll be trying to beat Sonic Wave Unlimited. Currently not doing the best. We'll start off with a few zero attempts, move on to practice mode, then try to do some runs. Hopefully I can get a 62 to 100 this sitting, unlike the previous one. I'll get a drop attempt before I do my practice mode. Drop attempts aren't that bad to get in this, but second drop attempts are painful. Because the second drop is actually really hard, and you don't get there often as well, so it's a double whammy if you fail. Because now it's... Okay, am I not focused or something? Yeah. Second drop attempts are painful because once you do it, you realize you have to get back there again, which doesn't happen often. And that's why it's just annoying to die there. Along with it being the hardest part of the level, so yeah. Okay, why can't I do that shift part? It's not that bad. I should be able to do it very quickly, is the thing. Okay, what's wrong with me? Hold up, there, let me just turn on my system volume instead. That way I don't need to make the volume slider go down to like 1 pixel above 0. Okay, what I need to do is actually lock in. What I need is a drop attempt, then I can start relearning the level since I haven't played this level in a slightly long time. So I need to re-familiarize myself with it. Okay, I'm just moving straight to practice mode because apparently that ship is wrecking me. It shouldn't be, though. That ship is not that bad. If I'm dying there so much, then I'm going to die to the first and second wave a lot. And that's not good. Because I want to beat it. Okay, and when I get there in practice mode, I first try it, because obviously. And then we got the bow, which is literally free, best thing in my life. And on to the wave. No, I did not see that. There's a flying bag of Doritos. Wait, the Geometry Dash is Illuminati? I never thought of that. So crazy. Anyway, since it's like the 8th time I saw that. So now I just got thrown off balance. That's the first time I actually did well after an Illuminati attempt. Usually those are actually impossible. Yeah, choke point right here, by the way. And another choke point at this double spike. You could either, you could actually jump too early on that, which you wouldn't expect it, but yeah, you can. And you can also hit the blue orb too. Okay, this section is painful. Because what you have to do is... Okay, this section is the hardest part of the level because the portals just make it very wacky. So you have to do portal clicks sometimes, hold through some of them, and then have awkward releases. Yeah, it's weird. And then the cube maze, which is pretty easy, but you can lose focus sometimes. The last wave, if I die here in normal mode, I'm going to cry, because it is not that bad. It's by far the easiest out of the 3 waves. And then the spam, which, if I die here, then I probably can't beat Stereo Madness because of how easy that last spam is. Yippee, 0.81 to 60. Yeah, okay. I'll try a bit more. From 0, then I'll try to get some runs in. Because I can't do it from the beginning if I can't do it from the ending. And no, I am not getting the coin for any reason. No, I have not seen your dad. What is Giggity Glacier? Okay. Well, sorry, I guess. Now, back to, Did I really just die to the spam? Okay. The spam in Sonic Wave I can see dying to because it's not spam, it's more release spam instead of click spam, which it's really awkward. That makes sense. But that one you just click 6 times. It's really not that bad. In fact, that was probably one of the easiest things I could have died to in the first wave. It's not like I died to the 1 wave choke point halfway through the second half of the first wave. I just hope I can get to the wave. At this rate, I'm gonna have 8,000 deaths at the ship. That's what I get for trying to read chat that doesn't exist. Where is my start pause? Right here. Okay. A basic run from, here shouldn't be that bad. Probably get 2 of them done before I run from, 62. Or 67 in the copyable, because unfortunately, the checkpoints, something with the percentages is bugged in this start pause. Okay, why can't I do this? Did I really just get bad at the game? Okay, what I need to do is actually lock in and focus. This run isn't that bad. At this rate, I'm gonna die here on the main level. Finally. That wasn't so bad. Now I just get another one so that I have it locked in my memory. Okay, the problem is you can die there where that one mini wave section. You can the top side doesn't match with the bottom, so it's unaligned, so you can pass the top but fail to the bottom section, which is kind of annoying, because it feels like if you pass the top, you should pass the entire structure. But yeah, that's my second time of doing that run, so time for second wave runs. This one's going to be painful. Not only because it's hard, but also just because this section is not really that fun in my opinion. And plus, I don't really have a good click pattern for one specific section in this second wave. So, anyways, do you go above or below the first saw in the second wave? Personally, I like going above. Going below is goofy. Yeah, the song not being synced is very annoying, but I guess you have to deal with it. The problem with me is that I get one good run, and then the rest of my runs are absolutely horrible. Okay, yeah, that was my one good run, and now I can't pass the first part of the wave. Because that's how my luck goes. Bro, what did I do wrong? Not spam fast enough? If I die there in the main level, I'm actually stupid. The problem is, you say that you're gonna actually focus when you're on the real level and not a run. So you don't care to fix your mistakes when you're on the run. Okay, what is this consistency? That was a lag spike. I could have gotten a good run, but no, I got a lag spike. Now I'm gonna fail the beginning all over again. Okay, I actually got the run. 62 to 100 again. Might as well try from 0 now. Or if anyone wants a level request, you can send those in. They could be a nice break from my current suffering that's going on. The pre-drop I'm good with. The first drop, the first wave I'm pretty decent with. And then I did a run, so I should be good with the second wave. That's the choke point. Past the other choke point. And I failed the easiest section of the level. Okay. I did not know you could click too early there. How? Well, I just wasted my second drop attempt right there. Oh wait, I should probably add... Hold up, let me just, add some text. Okay, that's good. So now that I have the best counter, what was I holding there is the question. You could die there? I've been playing this level for so many attempts and I never knew you could die there. Come on. That is just barely too early on that release. Hey, I made it to 68%. Okay. I always hate it whenever you make it to the drop or the hard part and then you die instantly because apparently you weren't focused. Or your mind got off track or you're thinking for something or preparing for a random event or something, I don't know. And now I'm failing the stupid things. Right after I got fun. That's pretty normal. For example, I don't think I'd ever die to that one triple spike in like the past 500 attempts. Is it so much to ask for just to ask to beat this level? Because I want to beat it. It's only an insane demon. Even though it still is my hardest. Yeah, this is definitely harder than Firewall. Well, that's bad, Smile RNG. Because he's on the screen for the longest with reading from the viewers. Normally he'd be gone by now. I just want another attempt at the second drop. I know my wants keep going up further as I get further progress, but that's because I should be better at the game. Or pretty much just the level, really. The more I practice this, the more I want to get, but I keep staying at the same progress. Hold up. Where is it? Okay. Can't argue with the hitboxes. But that is really just a dumb death, I feel. Now... I just don't want to die there. 2 times. 2 times in a row I make it to the drop, I die there. I don't have things to say. Just, I don't know. I want to make it fun, but I can't. As I said, I made it far one time, and I can't make it far anymore. It's the curse that any grinder gets. Okay, this is good RNG. And then I do one extra click of the spam, which ruins my rhythm. Yippee. I don't know why. My eyes are tired. It's like 3 o'clock. And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. How are my eyes tired? And now I failed that spam? Like, seriously. What? I swear, if I make it far, something happens, and now I can't get far for like the next 30 minutes. Has that happened to anyone else as well? Because that's pretty much all the time for me. And now I died to a lag spike again. I love this game. You gotta love when it throws at you, and then it just randomly decides it hates you, and then you're having a good time, you make it far, you have nerves, bad luck strikes you, you get a lag spike, and then you die, then you're in pain, you can't get far anymore, and then you get far again, and the cycle repeats. Yeah. Okay, and then I died at the choke point. At least that was expected. Even though I didn't like it, and I can't argue that that was a place that I could definitely die to. At least it wasn't a dumb death. Well, at least it's a new best. I really didn't want to die in the third cube. The only reason I died there was nerves, because it's pure memory. And timing, I guess. But I died because I clicked what I wasn't supposed to, was surprised that I still lived, so it threw me off. Okay. Okay, and then... No one's even watching. Why should I even bother? Just playing for no reason. And in pain, going from 0, just... Yeah, but this is Geometry Dash for you. Okay, so I get to reminisce and think about myself while this goes on.